This is Richard Arfsten. When I start a piece of sculpture, I really don't know what I'm doing to begin with. I just play with a bunch of pieces. Think of building blocks on a table. Okay? So I don't have any idea where I'm going. Anyways, I start putting pieces together, and eventually a little story comes in my head. And so I got two different ways to go. I can either make it a purely abstract piece so that it doesn't have much of a story. It's just some nice lines to look at. I always try to make nice lines. Or I can put it together in such a way that it tells a story. In this case, it's telling a story. It's a boat trip on a sailboat at night, which I took once when I was probably, I don't know, 17 or 18. I still get sick thinking about it. Anyways, it was a night trip, and my job was to pull the spinnaker around when we tacked, you know. It was scary for me. I'm not good in the water at all. But anyway, it was a sloop. We were sailing on a sloop at night. It was a friend of mine. Him and his girlfriend and me and my girlfriend, and I could barely swim. So it was a scary experiment. On top of that I get seasick very, very easy, okay? So actually, pulling the spinnaker around was pretty dangerous, especially for somebody who's a landlubber. That actually kept me from throwing up the goods, because I had to think about what I was doing, you know? If I would have went down in the cabin, oh my God, I would have been sick in no time at all. Anyway, that's the story behind this piece. This piece would really look good in front of a marina, enlarged to a nice size. This piece would also look good in front of a building that had anything to do with maritime law or shipping or history or maritime museum or art museum or whatever. This piece is a natural for a landmark. You couldn't ask for a better piece of advertising for whatever it is that you do. You're going down the road, your family will be looking for this piece every time you get anywhere near close to it. Especially kids, you know, they recognize something like that. I'm not a kid, and I look for certain landmarks all the time. This piece, Night Sailing Adventure, is a maquette like so many of my others. It's a tool for somebody to measure off of to enlarge. This would be done by a metal fabricator. And the other pictures with the backgrounds is to give you some idea where you might be able to benefit from having something like this as a landmark or a help to make you remembered by people passing by and help your branding. If you have an interest in this piece, you can show this video to the fabricator, and he should be able to give you some kind of a ballpark idea of what it would cost to enlarge this. If you were going to actually enlarge it, you really want to buy the maquette so he has something to physically measure off of. So the other advantages of a maquette is you can pick the thing up and hold it in front of you, and wherever you put your eye, that determines how it would look in real life. In other words, if you put your eye very close to the bottom, it would look very big. And then if you turn the thing around, it's exactly what it would look like in real life. So It's an architectural tool for trying to see how it would work in your particular building situation. If you're interested in learning more about more pieces, I have lots of stuff listed on sachiart.com, along with prices and little stories and other information. Well, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Appreciate your time.